Aha! I think I timed it right that time. Or within a second, anyway. Don't think the song started playing again. But anyway, hey everybody, how's it going? Yogurt here. Hope you're all doing well and having a fantastic day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever it happens to be for you, wherever you happen to be, whenever you happen to be watching this. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Let's see, Belinda first off. Thank you, thank you. Good to see you. How are you? Buffy, and with a close second there. How are you both doing? Stream Elements, of course, is here. Hi, Stream Elements. Nice to see you. You never talk back to me, though. It hurts my feelings. But anyway, how's everybody doing on this fine Saturday? Hope you're all doing well. And let's see, it's morning for one of you and evening for the other, so yeah. I hope one of you is having a good day so far, and hope the other has had a good day. But yeah, let's get on with some Witcher here, I think. Spent Tuesdays and Thursdays streams kind of cleaning up some side quests, both in Skellige and Velen, contracts, treasure hunts, that kind of stuff. So now, I think we're gonna get on with the main quest here in just a minute. I want to run to Skellige and look at one thing just for the fun of it real quick, and then look into crafting some new gear since we picked up a ton of diagrams and see if anything we can make is better than what we've got. And then we'll get on with the main quest right after that. And none of that should take all that long, really. So let's get going. Looks like we have game audio. Looks like you can hear me, so good shape so far. Let's do it.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
And it looks like you could even hear dandelions, so even better. Looks like everything is working. Where is it? Find the scribe in the passive floor and sign up for the high stake. Yeah, I can do that. Here, collect your reward. Okay. There's no reason I need to do this. I'm just curious as to what I'm gonna get out of it for humor's sake. Come, Roach. Maybe you're already right there, I'm not sure.
Run, Roach.
Not stop, keep running. I think Gray and I were talking about this during the week, but the intro where Dandelion's talking, the voice that Dandelion has is such a stark contrast to the voice that Dandelion has in the game, and I don't know why they did it, since it's supposed to be the same character. I mean, obviously, he's telling the tale and he's older, but I mean, that doesn't sound like what Dandelion in the game current time, you know, as we're playing it, would sound like old. I don't think either. It sounds like an entirely different person, older or not. And I don't know why they did that. It's fine, just an interesting choice. Oh, I think. Let's go to Hav. I might get that question mark while we're here, since it's just right out there.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma,
as we know, we get some good stuff out of those some of the time.
Was the key to finding the young woman.
But yeah, after all of our treasure hunting and everything over the last 2 streams during the week, definitely need to look at what we've picked up and what we can craft and see if any of it's better, just to kind of improve our build wherever we can. Not that it's been particularly lacking anyway, but... Which ones do I need to talk to? To you?
Greetings.
Business is booming for as I can see.
Better believe it. Every man and his hound wants to fight in the cursed arena.
My cut of the proceeds must have grown sizable.
And how? Here.
Always a pleasure doing business in Skellige.
They're not even gonna try and screw me?
Come again, eh? Great things are bound to happen here. Mark my words.
I hope they do. Good luck.
20 crowns. I knew it wasn't gonna be like all that much. Just, I expected more than that. Disappointing.
Aye,
Alright, we'll do that real quick.
Aye.
The troll's still fighting? Or he's still in there? It's funny. Probably wasn't the best way to do this, but hey. Worked out and it's fun and we got to go mountain surfing. I guess it's snowboarding
like
without
that
the
silver.
board, but mountain surfing sounds more fun. Alright, come on, land. Ah, it's just a tree. I hate that you can't actually jump when you're in combat. For just that reason, you can't jump over little obstacles, though. I'm not timing my crossbow shots at all. I'm not timing them well at all, is what I meant to say. I am getting him, another one's coming right there to hit me, there's just too many of them. Luckily, I'm doing a hell of a lot of damage, they're more of a nuisance than anything. Almost got them all. Huh. So that's interesting. You can actually see, and I didn't realize this on my own. Hang on a second. One more to go. I can demonstrate the point a little bit better too. This next one. Come back, filthy creature. Ah, it's not going to a good spot. So you can see, after you kill them, they transform into an actual woman on top again. Like she's covered in blood, so it's hard to tell, but she's actually like, you know, a woman, whereas when they're still alive as the sirens, they are a monster on top too. Gray pointed that out. Well, he saw a video from someone on Reddit pointing it out and showed me, so I was like, oh, next time I'm in Skellige, I need to point that out. See if I can get one on the ground pre-death so you can... Because, yeah, see, complete... Ah! Get into a spot where I can see. It's going well. Get out of the tree! Come at me. Or don't. Yeah, but see, all haggardly and everything. Didn't get there in time to see the transformation, but now actually looks like a human woman up top. Pretty cool, I thought. Hey Dolly, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, thank you very much. I'm pretty much always doing well when I'm streaming, because, you know, I'm having fun and I'm hanging out with friends and it's a good time. There are occasionally moments during a stream where I'm having a less than good time, you know, Jenny comes to mind, but, you know, happens to us all. Where is it? Where is this treasure? Come on, Siren. Anyway. Don't see the treasure. See a sunken boat and a bunch of crap on the bottom, but no treasure. I do, however, see that I need breath. So we'll tend to that. And back down we go. See you, Siren. I'm out of the search area now. And need breath again. Go down further, girl. Some of that. Something over there. It's about to run out of breath, so go right back down there. It's annoying when you find it and then run out of breath immediately. Okay, so somewhere here. Not the best treasure, not the worst. Is there anything else in there just in case? I guess how good it is really just depends on how good that sword I got the diagram for is. How are you doing, Dolly? Since you have not said yet. Actually, if I can fast travel to a harbor when I'm swimming. I know I can if I'm in a boat. I doubt it, but with a shot, if I can find one. I guess not, because it's not even showing them to me, so that's fine, just mildly annoying, but more sirens. What are you guys, rabbits? Multiplying all over the place? Almost got to watch the transformation on that one. You're okay, still quite tired from the start of the week. Now, did you just get off work?
Gonna be
I don't always I forget everybody's schedule sometimes because they're so varied. Alright, actually, I'll go here because I know I have both a blacksmith and an armor.
The favor Lady Bran did for her son sure did bear a high price.
And I think they're both... They're not master, but... Actually, I should go to...
Keep an eye on him.
Get out of my way.
Hey, you!
Should actually go to Hattori for the sword.
Looking for something specific?
I think it has been a long week for a lot of us, Buffy. Yeah, you were working today. It was quite busy since the sun decided to peek out behind the gray clouds. Yeah, sometimes that does bring in all the people. Oh, I do need to play this dude in Gwent.
So long.
May as well do that real quick and get it out of the way so I don't have to come back and do it.
Looking for something specific?
Yeah, I want to see what you'll make for me, but first we'll play cards.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Because Gwenting is important. Yeah, it kind of is, because we know what happens when I start skipping too many rounds of Gwent. You were ill from last Sunday through Thursday, still feel drained though? Oh god, yeah, being sick that long, it takes a while to recover. I'm sorry you were ill, but I'm glad you're feeling better. And hope you, I wish you a very speedy recovery the rest of the way. Cause yeah, I know, being sick really takes it out of you. It's actually a good hand because I've got 1 spy, 2 spy. I've already got 2 of those in my hand, so they're already worthwhile. 2 heroes. I've got a resurrect also. Got that. Yeah, I'm rather happy with this hand. Son of a bitch, I didn't want to do that. Hey, do I hit the wrong button? It's actually okay though, because now I have 2 of them, so... works out. Of all the cards I could have accidentally traded out and then gotten something else for, that was probably the best one to accidentally trade out and probably one of the better things I could have gotten, because now I've got 2 of them also. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Play my spy. One of them. Oh, even better, I got another spy. That's why she was quiet today. Yeah, probably. Being sick will do it. Thanks. Being a part-time hermit has its perks. Yes, it does. Hey, Sassy, how are ya? Ah, thank you for popping that in, Buffy. Very much appreciated. Yeah, being a hermit does have its perks. My belly was heaving, everyone in their nan was out. Ooh, that's no fun. I'm doing well, Sassy, thanks. How about yourself? Alright, what did I get from that? I was chatting and didn't pay attention. I got a Clearweather and Vesemir, it looks like, and he burned another one of those, so this is actually going well because I'm gonna throw this round anyway. He just keeps throwing cards. See if he'll throw another one like a fool. Normally I'd save the 0 spy for later on, but... well, that worked. I'm going into this with 13 cards, he's going in with 7. He'll have 1 card stay on the board. Max will be as a 5-pointer, which ain't bad. Glad to hear you're doing well, Sassy. I mean, kind of smart on his part conserving cards, but at the same time, I only have to beat 4 points. And now I'm gonna get another card anyway. And just in case he's gonna be a bastard and have some Scorch in there, I'm gonna kinda lead in light. Dolly, not long finished work and you're tired, living the rock and roll lifestyle. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Again, I'm slow playing it just in case he's got one or more Scorches in there. I don't want to throw out my high point stuff and then have it scorched off. Because that's annoying. Since he's all I've got to resurrect. Starting to wonder if he just doesn't have anything left. $32 to $43. Yeah, I don't even need to clear the weather. Nice.
Looking for something specific?
Show me what you got.
First, I'm gonna clear out some stuff. It's pretty awesome. It's not worth giving up what I've got. Well, it is light armor. Giving up so much vitality. You know. I like the armor I've got. Irritant sign intensity. Yep, again. Not giving that up. Definitely not. Doesn't even have a mod slot. And the pants, what do we decide? Going from light to heavy, so I'll lose some stamina. I'm losing vitality. I don't think it's worth it. Alright, now let us see what we can craft. Okay, we're level 26. I seem to remember a pair of these being pretty awesome at some point, but they're level 36, so 29. Those would be good. Hopefully she hasn't had to have any more hot fireman states. Let's see. Nope. This would be tempting, although I really do like the boots I've got because of the stat boosts. Chest armor, I really don't think we're going to be switching anytime soon. Actually, I'm not going to look at it. Gauntlets, perhaps. Those might be worth doing. Let's see, so I'm getting 17 armor, 6 attack power, losing a little bit of resistance to slashing, gaining some from monsters and elemental, losing Quen sign intensity, just 2%, losing a little bit of bludgeoning, losing some critical, and losing some chance to find additional herbs. Again, I'm gaining attack power, damage from monsters and elemental, and those might be worth the switch. Those are feline. Griffin, no. Those would be worth the switch. I could make them. Superior feline gauntlets. Those are even better, yeah. Superior Ursine gauntlets. So feline gauntlets I can get to. I can get to the enhanced feline gauntlets. Might be worth doing. Which items can be upgraded by taking them to a craftsman and providing an appropriate diagram, so hang on to them even if you find something better. Yep. Got it. Enhanced feline. Now I can make those, I just can't use them yet. Oh, they don't have a mod slot till then either. That's frustrating. Oh well. Trousers. Yeah, I really don't want to give up all that vitality yet. So I think we're good here.
So long.
Alright. Now we'll go to Ibir, Hattori. Take these swords, and then we will get on with the main quest. Hattori is there, so we'll go to this gate. It's fast for you, that
long
gate.
search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse.
What? Someone might have had a good week.
The young woman.
Well, see, that's like a good and bad week for her, Dolly, because that would mean there was
So we
another
took Uma to the
rattlesnake on
home
their
of the world's
porch.
greatest specialist
Which,
on
you know,
dark
not
spells,
good.
To the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Should have stayed in the forest with you.
And to those of you that are being, you know, nice and watching my Control Let's Play series, apologize, the last couple episodes have had some frame drops. Had to change a few settings, but unfortunately it wasn't translating to my gameplay, so I didn't see it until I was doing that, so be a couple more of those, but I've got it fixed now. I just didn't realize it was happening, so I was kind of doing a bunch of recording at once, and again, it wasn't showing on my end until review, so apologies for that, but bear with it for a couple more, and then it will be resolved.
Greetings, Ibir.
Greetings, Geralt.
And if you haven't been checking out my Control Let's Play series, you know, please do. If somebody puts exclamation mark control, it will give you a link if anybody wants to check it out. Might have had another kind of snake, you never know. Well, there is that.
Listen, Would you craft something for me?
That'll be good to have when the time comes. Okay, so that's badass. Although I'm losing all that armor piercing, but I'm getting a shit ton of damage and critical hit damage. Harpy. Well, that thing's insane. Oh, it's not till 37 though. Thought it said 27. Left. Not bad. Digger. That would be good. Thank you, Buffy. Much appreciated. The one-eyed righty. The one-eyed trouser snake, to give it its proper name. Weeper. That's pretty awesome. Might be worth a switch, but again, it's a little ways off. Anything worth switching that I can use now? I use so much more damage, but I'm losing all that armor piercing, and it doesn't seem like you'd want it against monsters, but most of them have scales and they're heavily armored, so it really balances out to not being as good. Enhanced feline sword. Arbitrator. Sounds like it should be so good. Alright, blade from the bits. We got that. Maybe when the time comes. Not bad. Can't use it yet. So I guess not. Repair equip, just get that out of the way now. Hey Steve! Sorry I didn't see you pop in there between the comments about the oh my god. Trouser snakes. It would help if I could talk. Let me clear out my inventory first. Let's get rid of all this crap that I've got. I wanted to sell. Battle axe. Go. All right. Well, speak of the devil, and he's sure to arrive. Yes, you heard mention of trouser snakes and you came running, huh? You thought somebody might be in need and wanted to offer services? Very kind of you. He's late everywhere. He's not all that late. I mean, we're not that far into it. Probably didn't really need the steel ignot there. Got there, whatever. Not wanting to sort the inventory. I don't know why. Alright, anyway. We'll get rid of the stuff that definitely don't want to use first. Exactly. Beaver hood. That might get switched to, actually. Frost damage, that thing's crap. That thing's cool looking. That thing. Expensive to break down, and it's probably not really worth breaking down. So we'll do it in the shop sense. Where's the other troublemaker? You were wondering that too? Getting high on painkillers, Jolly, as soon as your tea's cool enough to take them with it. Uh-oh, what happened to you, Steve? Hiding. You always arrive exactly on time to get there, Belinda. You're never late. Remember, you need to have enough to share with the group, Steve. Not sure that Gray will be able to join today. He had some plans. Are they not tired, Dolly? Or what not tired? I missed something. I think. Tiger. It's actually pretty good too. Alright. That I can sell. That I can sell. I'm gonna keep for now. That for now. Keep that for now. Yeah, it's just hard to give up all that armor piercing. But I might have to. Steel sword. No. Steel swords. That's 36 more damage, more armor piercing, plus I get the critical hit. That is what I'm going to switch to, I believe, for my steel blade. 9, 36. Everything else about it's worse. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna switch to that, so I need to repair it. And am I actually gonna switch any of my silver swords? No, that doesn't balance. It doesn't really balance. That does enough extra damage that it almost balances. Steel, steel, steel. Get rid of some of these. Alright.
So long.
Having hairy feet doesn't make you a hobbit, Steve. The kids now, they have that youthful vigor we're all missing. Hey, Noel, how you doing? Hey, biscuit bro. What's that, Dolly? I can't remember it, you know. Biscuit Bros. It's that thing that our kids slowly absorb from us, but yeah.
Everyone's always on.
I've heard kids do that. Just trying to go to hit tab to get to map like I do in Control. Would not have gotten me where I wanted to go.
What do you seek, pain giver?
No lollygagging.
I seek my stash.
Right.
I've had enough.
See his move.
There we go.
What's the hurry, my prince?
I want my stash. She just offered me a discount. That's thoughtful. Alright, good with that. Now swap that. So I'd given it even more armor piercing, which I think I'm going to do again. And bleeding and poison, which I'll probably also do again. Yeah, it also does a ton of crit. Alright, so armor piercing. Crap. There we go. Let's see. Bleeding and poison. There we go. And then do I want to switch gauntlets or not? So I'll lose gain 17 armor, 6 attack power. And lose 3 resistance to slashing. Lose 10 critical hit damage. I'm gonna gain 2 resistance from damage from monsters and 5 damage to elemental. Okay, so I won't be losing much, and I'll be losing a glyph spot, but it's only 2% Quinn. Match the armor I'm wearing better too. That works. There we go. Got that stuff cleaned up now. Much better. Catch up on chat. Good. I'm glad you're doing well, Noel. I'm doing well also. You know I always am when I'm streaming because it means I'm gaming, I'm hanging out with my friends, you guys, and enjoying myself. Thank you for asking. Magically shrinks their bladders. I don't think the kids do that one. I think that's just age in and of itself. Well, actually, it might for... it might genuinely do it for women. Actually, now that I think about it. No fireman yet, Sassy. Well, I'm glad from the standpoint that that means you don't have any more, rattlesnakes, at least. You forgot to take your painkillers to work with you, Noel, so ask me again in about an hour and a half, or a half hour. Yeah, that sucks if you're used to having them and needing them, Steve. Hey, Jim, how are ya? Saturday is treating me pretty well so far. I mean, you know, gaming, streaming, I'm happy. How about yourself?
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse. So we took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells. To the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Hot Pants is in the chat. Yes, she is. She's right there. I want to take a look at my... That's just an awesome looking sword. The shape and then, you know, the red glyph. Yeah. No. Damn it. It's just trying to show off my sword. That doesn't look bad either, but that just looks mean. Anyway, alright. So which tracks do we have here? We've got Beta Forktail, Disturbance, Find and Help Yennefer. Had us run into these first before getting to Yennefer, so I think that's what we do. Search for Eskiel's tracks near the entrance to Kaer Morhen, and then follow the tracks, alright?
Must be Eskiel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
I mean, I have. Roach. Roach. Let me call Roach. We may be a little long in the tooth for those young bronies, sassy. Oh, Steve, what how fireman rage quits. No rage quitting, no. That just means you have to experience sassy guys like that kind of thing. That probably means we have to do even less work. YouTube's yelling at me, telling me it's not receiving enough something or other. Why? Finally, there we go. Like, I'm not gonna run this on foot the whole way. But I really don't want to have to load a save just to be able to call Roach either, because that would be annoying. Okay.
Come on now.
Up there. Oh, and that just laying there, Steve. What a shame. Funny, funny. Oh, he's still on horse.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal.
It is.
Eskiel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Enhanced Draconiid oil.
Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting.
Bait? I'm guessing, since, you know, the name of the quest is to bait a Forktail.
Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskiel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskiel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Yeah, I don't imagine goats tend to smell very good. As soon as he walked up, he was like, "Oh, rocks." It just made me think of a troll. talking about their rocks. Because they love their rocks.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
Indeed it does, because we follow our nose almost as often as we follow tracks in this game.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
No shit.
Supposed to be Forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
Guess it does.
As for Forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
There we go. Let me catch up on chat here. Yeah, all the youngins are always demanding that 2-play or 3-ply thingy, whatever they call it these days. That's Tissue Steve, and it's 2-ply or 3-ply. I need your educator. 7-play if we're lucky. One even wanted 4-play, but told him I don't like golf. It's better than Formula 1. Oh, all this funny stuff.
Try to limit myself to the sorceresses from now on.
No doubt the most pleasant part. Though I'm not sure it ain't the most dangerous, too. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
Both valid points. Alright, Forky. Burn.
It's taking off! Hit the wings!
Son of a bitch. Oh, the goat lived.
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Then maybe gut itself, run a spit down its throat and out its ass?
Damn straight.
That would be
Got the
handy.
beast that...
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further. The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Get it
Some old
soon.
hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think.
Probably.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Yeah, I also hate that I can't jump when I've got my Witcher senses on. Come on! That's okay. you to fly off now. You came into a cave. Wasn't smart.
Alright, let's collect this final fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know?
No.
And that, doesn't bug you?
I mean, it does a little bit, but...
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing.
I'm not gonna poke the bear.
Great. Let's go.
I do wish, like, a little bit was an option instead of...
Yes,
yeah,
Wolf?
or... I don't know. Cool, and I got the diagram. Anything else about? Doesn't look like it. I think that's everything there.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Catch up on chat again. Oh wow, okay, everything's better than Formula 1. High five, Biscuit Bro. High five, sorry bud. That quest guy looks like a human Shrek. Who, Eskiel? Yeah, he's had better days. Yo, no, take it back. Dolly F1 is the best. The best to watch F1 is to switch the TV off and do something. No, you're not angry, just disappointed. That's funny. It's okay if you like watching cars go round and round and round and round. You prefer to watch Rally and Rallycross. I used to love watching the F1 before they sold out to Sky. Thank you, Stream Elements, for reminding everyone. For the leather trail. I still watch it now without paying Sky. Alright. Let's race.
Not
I can't
really
say I'm into the car
'cause I
racing. I
can
don't
beat you
actually watch
riding a
any
lame
sports.
sow.
Of any
But why
kind,
not?
though. to be
You're a lame
honest.
sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Dun, 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 dun.
Run, Roach.
I always hate how it makes me do that stutter start. I want to win this. It's not like it's crucial or anything, but I do want to win. I'm definitely gonna have to refill Roach's stamina before it's over.
Slow down! You'll break your neck!
Slow down, I'll break my neck? No, I won't. Which I might not make it. Yep. Got him. Aha! I don't think I get anything out of it, I just wanted to win.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
What did he give me? Hanged Man's Venom. Alright. Got that one done. Catch up on chat again. That always helped Ollie. Steve really is a naughty. Wait, are you just now figuring out that Steve's a naughty one, Jim? Come on now. Haven't seen a downside yet, no. Only if you're lucky, Jim. I love you guys. Always make for a fun Saturday. Let me just double check. Okay, so there's Ugly Baby, there's Disturbance. Find and help Yennefer. Okay, same difference. Okay, aside from those, where are these? Can do that later. I'll see if any of them are actually like in here. No. Oh, okay, cool. On we go into the belly of the beast. It's not really, because we're just going to see Yen. Unless she's mad, then I guess it is the belly of the beast, but who knows. Excuse me. Ah, thanks, Jem. For blushing at that, I daren't send you an unsolicited chest pic. You're not unsolicited, but you know, if she asks, then you're obliged.
Look at the fire. Now look here. It was functioning normally.
That's a good stash here. Mountain folk boots. Those aren't that great. It's not bad, but they're not that great. Chance to find additional herbs. I mean, monster dismember. See which one I have on in a minute. Make sure none of these are better than Owns the Earth Elemental Trophy. Chance to dismember. Here we go. Let's sell off all that crap somewhere. Should have done it when I was in Novigrad just now. Just
What
think
is it,
about it.
Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few, hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
It's true.
See
I
you
also
later,
met with
Vesemir.
Radovid for the record, so we've met with 2 kings recently. Mir we'd met before. Radovid, as far as I know, that was the first time. Oh, my stash.
Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking, but I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it, hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
It's smart.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat.
I don't remember that and totally thought he was gonna be kidding and just, stand there and watch, not really pull out an apple and take a bite.
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the
Interesting.
maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on.
Of an old tea chest. I'm assuming it's a chest in which one puts tea.
Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
I'm standing there looking like such a pompous ass.
Bits of
during this.
undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Does the blood of drunkards really tank its liver? Also reminds me of that other... I think it was an Ekimara or one of the vampires that I took out.
Nice claws.
I was
15
preying on
inches,
drunk
I'd
people.
say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Damn.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskiel.
So it's a catacan.
Look, like that.
So it's like the same one. It was a catacan. I'm pretty certain it was what was preying on the drunkards there in Oxenfurt that I took out too. So I wonder if it's a catacan penchant or something. Matt, do you have Game Pass for PC? I do not have Game Pass right now. Everyone keeps telling me to get it, and I probably should. I mean, it's what is it, $15 a month or something like that? I probably will once I have some actual. Right now, I wouldn't have time to be utilizing it simply because between streams and let's plays, and then Still months later trying to finish my initial playthrough of Cyberpunk because I don't have a lot of time to, play. I'm usually recording or... Well, I have a lot of time to play outside of channel content, so right now kind of be wasting the money, but I will get it eventually. At least that's where my head's at. But you may give me a compelling reason to change my mind. I haven't looked much into it, to be honest. Yeah. For the reasons I listed, but yeah. If you tell me I still should, then I shall. That's cool. So now notice the fireplace looks through the other side. I wonder if Lambert has anything to say. Where I go find Yen, because I was kind of looking for him and didn't find him. And saw him through the fireplace. Yeah, it's cool that you can look through, and smart design for, that, since that's actually the heating source. Heat both places at once, kind of have it more centrally located to a degree.
Can we talk?
What about?
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
We are supposed to play him in Gwent. No.
Can we talk?
What about?
Ever play Gwent?
Of course. Even tried to teach Vesemir, but turned out he's just mule-headed. Why do you ask? Up for a quick hand?
He won the crossbow in White Orchard, playing Gwent.
Am I? Have you crying like a baby by the time I'm through with you?
Catch up on track. Gem. Oh, got another date next weekend. You've decided on a horror movie, nachos and Mexican cocktails, staying 2 nights this time, so might even be some practice this time. Nice, nice. Very, very good. I like it, Gem. I like it. I hope that goes well. You said that was next weekend. Okay, so a week from now-ish. I'm excited. You'll have to tell us more. But there will definitely be more gaming in your pants. Nice. Or you could be gaming in no pants. You never know. That would be some fun foreplay. Actually, that would be fun foreplay. Gaming together nude, but not doing anything for a while to kind of build the tension. 76 on the 29th. Not sure how much it is in the US. Was going to suggest playing Sea of Thieves with us one night since it's cross-platform. Oh, that might be a good reason to do it. When it's the Sea of Thieves night, maybe if you can catch a new controller in time. When Jim gets her controller. Keep me posted on when that is. I know I'm sure it'll be in channels, but if somebody can kind of keep me posted on when that is, I might go ahead and bite the bullet on Game Pass and do that just to be able to come hang out and play with you guys one of these nights, depending on when you're doing. Wouldn't naked gaming be awesome? I have some rules, no touching for this long and then only certain kinds, but you have to keep gaming for a certain amount of time. Keep the suspense building, if you will. Could be a lot of fun. Could be a fun game. There's a lot of other things you could go with it too, but should probably stop there for channel purposes and let you use your imagination for the rest. Especially since I know you got a good one. You do it all the time, Steve. I can't say I ever game naked. I mean, obviously when I'm streaming, I don't, but I'd get cold. Alright, I've got both of them. I've got one of them. I've got a resurrect and a spy. Okay, that's a pretty good hand. Only night you can't do is a Saturday since you'd be working early the next day. Yes, Matt. I love your thinking. You should write out some of the rules on Discord. I will. Send me a PM just so I don't forget. And I do have Discord closed now, so it won't pop up. Send me a PM, and I will come up with the ideas, because these things just like flow into my head, especially when I'm not involved, because it's much easier to think of them when I'm not trying to think of anything with me involved. But yeah, happy to do it. Just prompt me so I don't forget to do it in a few hours when we're done streaming and stuff. And yeah, for the Sea of Thieves gaming, I could do it on a week. It would have to be a weekend for me, just because night for you is daytime for me, so it'd have to be a Saturday or Sunday, and obviously not during Saturday stream time, just because otherwise it'd be when I'm at work. But yeah, otherwise that would be fun. No naked streaming, no. Well, YouTube wouldn't allow it anyway, so you're covered, don't worry. You streamed in a vest in your knickers a few times, but I have no face cam, so no. Well, yeah, if you don't have a face cam, no biggie. In theory, I could be streaming without any trousers or pants on, and no one would know. I don't, just because, again, back to being cold, but as long as both hands are on the controller, that's fair, dude. Steve, let's hope your door is locked. Yeah, you can do a lot one-handed. I got another spy. I wasn't even planning to get attention to the... It's a nice thing about Gwent. I can not pay too much attention to the game and figure out what happened anyway. It's a good time to catch up on chat. Both hands, please, Steve. Hey, as long as you're not seeing what he's doing, it's no big deal. Ah, thank you for popping that in, Buffy. Much appreciated, as always. That works. I'm still 3 cards up on him. Ciri. I wonder if I'll win that from him, since I haven't won that card or Geralt yet. The other was on his toggle. Yeah, it was on his joystick. He had both hands on controllers, they were just separate, you know? Can't control your character if you use both hands, Dolly. That's funny. Alright. Okay then. Damn. That's annoying. So only 32 points, 34 points just between those, so I'm gonna save those. I think. Yeah, I'll do that. You have character, Steve. If both hands are on the controller, how'd I drink my beer? That's a very good point, no. Or, you know, tea for that matter. I kind of want photo evidence of this streaming in Bastion knickers myself, to be honest, Steve. Pictures or it didn't happen. I had a feeling that was coming. That's alright. I have one in my back pocket too. And hey, at least it gave me points. Could be worse. Okay, I'm trying to avoid throwing all my power out there just yet in case I've got a Scorch card, because all those are evil. They're evil when they're played against me anyway. Actually, half the time they're evil when I play them. See, there we go. Others coming. Glad I held off. When I play them, I usually end up scorching some of my own characters too, which is supremely frustrating. So I just don't use it. Worked out pretty well, actually. What's his leader? Pick a Biting Frost card from your deck and play it instantly. They're gonna do that to me. If they do, okay, I'll be fine. Okay, I don't know why they didn't play the Biting Frost that they could have with theirs, because that would have iced this and taken that down to 2 points, 2 points. I mean, I still could have recovered because of that, but... And then I could have... I can double my siege units as well if I need to.
You win. Ah, can't believe I gotta give up my unique card. Better your hands than someone else's, I guess.
Wonder what I got. I got Triss. Alright, cool. Catch back up. Long straw, no. Drinking beer through a straw just seems wrong. I'm now on the big screen again, now to work on meal prep while watching. Smart idea as always, Buffy. Silly, welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming. Nice to see you. Buffy does the stream and let... see, that wouldn't work worth a crap, because she doesn't game and has no desire to. There was a time where I tried to get her to game with me, and she just... As she puts it, she would play, like, old school Nintendo games. She wants just the, you know, simple controllers and everything. She doesn't like all the buttons. I've tried to indoctrinate her, and once I figured out she just truly wasn't into it, I tried to stop, because why try and force somebody into doing something they're not enjoying? That's not cool. I can cook, I just don't usually, because I usually don't know what I want. Oh, well, she already answered the question for herself. I guess I didn't need to answer for her. She can do that herself. How are you doing, silly? Post a very poor photo of the last time you streamed in vested pants. Can't see your pants though. Haha, you always need to take my word for it. Ah, Jim, you tease. Xbox buttons work amazingly, Buffy. It was in fact Xbox that I was, because that's what I was playing on at the time. It was before I was on PlayStation, and definitely before PC. She might like naked gaming. I think if, like, I had a Switch, she would probably play Switch sometimes, but it's not worth the investment in the Switch for the occasional time. She, like, we actually talked about it. She's like, sometimes, but, you know.
What about?
Nice to be together again, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm. Just missing Ciri.
Thanks for reminding me.
I had to change the subject. Heard a sentimental sob making its way up from your gut. Any idea why she's returned?
I don't remember this bit of
Shortest
conversation
version,
either. Maybe I didn't
she's
do it
running
last
from
time.
the wild hunt.
Damn. Going gets tough and you need help, you can count on me.
Well, thanks, Eskiel, after all the terrible things you say. See, this seems like a mean thing to say, because I feel like it's gonna be like calling him an ass, which he is. But he just said something nice, so I'm gonna
See you later.
leave it at that.
Take care.
Because I have a feeling it was gonna be kind of a not nice comment. Since there's stairs that lead seemingly to nowhere, I figure I should see what's up here. A rusty bread knife, okay. Worthless fodder. Oh well. I just guzzled a bunch of water needlessly. Luckily I pick it up constantly and it doesn't really matter. Which is why it is my go-to healing item. Same old silly. Yeah, I think that's most of us most of the time these days, and not much changes. Now it's my usual update to people when they say, you know, what's up, how's it going, same old, or, you know, channel related things, but most of my IRL friends don't really care about gaming one bit, so they don't care about the channel, so same old is sufficient for them, because it's not their thing. It's down here. Anything? No. It's just a drain. Oh, I bet it's literally just for drainage and sewering from up here. So you can dump water and waste. We'll go down and drain it.
God damn it! You
what the
piece of
hell?
Shit!
Uh-oh.
Maybe I don't come talk? This is one of those times in real life where you turn around and walk the other
Crystal.
way. And pretend you weren't
You
there.
decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskiel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because
you're being an ass.
You aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Yes, but with you, that always means that you're gonna do something we're gonna disagree with, so you're not telling us until it's too late.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Fair enough.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
That's completely
Splendid.
fair, and I
On to
can
more
completely
pressing
get where
matters.
she's coming from, and yeah, totally fair. Although since she's a sorceress, can she, you know, conjure a new bed for us, so not cold floor? you know, speaking on Geralt's behalf, luckily I have my bed. My wife, you know, Buffy didn't throw it out the window. Then again, I didn't sleep with somebody else on it either. Anyway, take it back. You'd be on your knees, beg forgiveness, but you wouldn't be able to get back up again, Steve. See you in a few, Noel. Bad news, Steve. There are so many jokes in that, Steve, about your, Oh, well, fair enough, Steve. That... Not where we... The jokes kind of went... You killed the jokes right there. Well played, Steve. Well played. Oh yes, I lost my memories. That's what happened. To be fair, Geralt, you know, really did lose his memories. Alright, before we progress on this conversation, it is time for a BRB. I'm going to follow suit with Noel. So yeah, I will be back in a few shakes here. Oh, it won't let me actually... Anyway, that's fine. We can do it and then pick up the dialogue. So yeah, I will be back in just a few minutes. If anybody needs a drink, run off to the restroom, whatnot, feel free to do so. Now would be the time. But stay tuned and I'll be back in just a few. And I'm back. TMI about me peeing. I didn't specifically say I was gonna pee. You're gonna miss this wee tune when he gets rid of it. You find it super relaxing, Gem. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it, Gem. I think I'm just gonna string other songs in there and have it repeat once I figure out how to do that. I think I know how to do it. So I don't think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I still want to keep it a semi-chill intermission type music. So yeah, I think that, and I like the track, so I think it's gonna stay. I think I'm just gonna put others in there. But yeah, Dolly, I didn't really necessarily say I was gonna do that.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskiel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me Forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve.
Being?
As you saw, my megascope's acting up.
I have a crystal.
In rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
So she's saying there's a disturbance in the Force. I did wash my hands, Dolly. Always. Basically always. Unless the ability is not there for some reason, you know, camping or something. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, Gem. If you really like that track, Gem, also, it's by Technoaxe, so it's free, royalty-free music. And there's a link in my description to that song. And he's really cool. One, he's got a lot of cool stuff on there, but you can download it, use it, do whatever you want with it for free, and all that good stuff. So you can, you know, download it to have if you want, but yeah, it's a free-to-use song. If you want to listen to it. I think I have it listed as intermission music.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not-so-sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potesta Quisitor.
Okay.
Potesta Quisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
Sounds like a different
Spare
conversation
me your
entirely.
juvenile wit, please.
Geralt's on the same page.
Well, what are you waiting for? Ah, one more thing.
What?
Thank you, Geralt.
There we go. Yes, I know all about quest items. Did it already put it in for me? It did, thank you. Oh cool, you're gonna have a wee look at that, thank you. Yeah, no problem, Gem. And if you, I mean, also it's a good place to get your music for a stream or videos or anything. I think everything but my outro music is Technoaxe. And everything I'm planning on kind of weaving in there wherever is currently Technoaxe. I know Darth Zion uses Technoaxe for most, if not all, of his stuff too, which is where I found it. So I just always make sure I'm not using something he's already using, because that seems rude, but yeah, otherwise, pretty easy to use.
Nothing here.
It's cool looking.
Oh, got a signal.
Did I?
Signal's growing stronger.
Can't really tell. Now I can. I'm getting farther away again.
Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
Whose bunks are these? I mean, I've got my own room, so I don't think they're Vesemir, Geralt, and Eskiel's. Or Vesemir, Eskiel, and...
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Am I? Okay.
Ah, there you are. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes,
Okay.
Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
You don't want it between your legs?
All done.
What do we not
You
want
can
between
go.
our legs?
Now,
Welcome back, Noel.
Let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Belinda-mite.
Nothing here.
What'd you miss, Jim? Oh, not a lot. I think I came back to the conversation at the wrong time.
Pulse weak, but regular.
Who's so cute, Uma? Yeah, and in the hideous hunchback way, he actually is. Belinda did say hi to you. I think I missed you because you have new icon now. I love her new icon. I need a new one. Mine sucks. So I just threw it together because I needed one, but I need something good. I just terrible at coming up with ideas for these sorts of things. No idea what to do. Nor do I have any artistic ability in the realm of being able to draw, sketch, paint, anything.
Thank you. Seems to be working now.
Can't draw
What
a
was
proper
it?
stick figure.
Dimeridium
literally.
bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope.
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Okay.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Cadmel Yennefer at
There's a
Vengerberg.
difference.
Gwynblade.
Cadmel and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Ked mil foli. Gledev don eptenid bondro isne iacus.
Okay, which one's the behaving one? That's almost accusatory, but that's kind of calling her dumb. Belinda as a rabbit makes sense to you.
Recognize the dialect?
Leith and Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One Speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Again, which one's the nice thing to say? I think I fucked up the last one.
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Could be less cryptic.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod...
Then it's old. Very, very old.
That much
all in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
I was trying not to.
I'm sorry.
Picked the wrong
It's
options.
just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone.
I wonder if I can
All
go
is in
back and
place.
redo that.
We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses.
Need an
Eskiel,
icon
go.
like the dad
Last
from
I heard,
Steptoe
my
and
dear,
Son.
I give the orders around here, not you.
Not familiar with that, but
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
I do like Vesemir. He's like, I'm not asking, I'm just doing it. One's never too old to learn. Steve might be. Nah, never too old to learn.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
I mean, it is a fortress, I get it.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself. Or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
It's true.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
I might need to be engaging the nudity filter in just a moment. Finger on the trigger, so to speak.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
I guess she's like, I won't play the blushing bride unless you ask nicely.
Or three.
I'll hold you to that.
Not gonna say no, that's just rude. Sorry, YouTube won't allow me to show the fun bits. I will cleanly narrate the best I can. Yennefer has now disrobed, and as I've mentioned before, they did an immaculate job sculpting her. And Geralt is standing in his underwear, because interestingly, they always show the females' nudity, but they never actually show Geralt's, you know, anything. Find it interesting that they do that. So now it's showing them going at it while also cutting to scenes of currently wolves running. Back to them doing their thing. Back to the wolves chasing a deer. Thank you, Jim. I like it too. We're still on the wolves for now. I know as soon as I toggle back, though, it'll go back to naked bits and YouTube will get upset. Oh, the deer just jumped over a bridge. Oh, now back to Geralt and Yennefer. Glad I didn't switch over.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert.
There you go.
Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
She needs a drink. I guess she wasn't too mad at me
Perhaps
about
instead of getting
acting like a
in
boor.
deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving them trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
Yeah, I'm glad you like
and
it. It was the best idea I had to
slippery.
cover that inevitability.
Suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant, just a fat forest troll, and a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin, and not a soul mourned that troll's passing.
Let's raise a mug to his memory. Least we can do.
Cause yeah, I like trolls when they're not trying to kill me, cause they're usually pretty friendly. Thank you, Jim, thank you.
Eskiel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan? Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too.
I've taken out a
Specimen
couple.
in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Play.
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Why save the troll? No, well, because the trolls on the game are mostly sentient. There's some rabid ones that you just have to fight, and a lot of them aren't killing people, so it sounds like the troll wasn't really doing much of anything wrong, just kind of manipulated by the humans, so they didn't need to be killed because it was a group of bandits, but he killed the troll just so he had a monster head to take back, even though, you know. So I usually spare the trolls I try and reason with them, and if I can't, then, you know, sometimes they die, but they're usually pretty decent and only attack when being provoked or attacked or tricked into doing so.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
We're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Yes, indeed, Uma.
Long
Topic
story.
of the hour.
I was on Ciri's trail.
Night, day.
Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Such an ass.
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
She could stand up for herself.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
This is true.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
Also true, but we'll see.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Definitely not gonna create more Witchers.
Didn't listen, did he? They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskiel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver.
For stories,
What is
that's
it?
for sure.
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
I thought White Gull was an alcohol anyway.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Oh, shut up.
Will you ever lay off Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen
I
to
get
you
it, they're
two
looking
goddamn
out for me,
relationship
but-
experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after. Colder than up an ice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the drain.
That up on an ice giant's ass probably would be cool.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty.
No, there's no
pour.
troll in here.
Oh,
They were
I'll
just telling
pour.
a story about a troll.
Pour. To the brim. Cause without vodka, you're as
Don't
stiff
believe
as
we've
a
encountered a
bookkeeper
troll
in
this
body
episode
count.
yet. We encounter them fairly regularly, but
How about a round of cards?
Why not? Playing for coin though, right?
duh. And a card. Preferably.
Yeah, unless you'd rather play strip Gwent.
Maybe I'd
Not
finally
with
come to
this
understand what
company.
women see in you.
Compare your trouser snakes later. Pouch is on the table. What's
Back
with
to the
him?
trouser snakes.
Don't worry about it. Let's play.
No, he's away visiting his family. Also, you think he watches 76 stuff. We'll throw Triss in the mix, and... Okay, we're gonna get rid of... Oh, you're talking about an actual troll. Who are you talking about, Jem? Obviously a person, but ooh. Well, this is a hell of a hand. I think I have 3 spies. 4. And I had decent cards in it with it before the spies. Okay, well, that's less ideal, but that's okay. And I still have a spy to spare. I've got a decoy. Nice. Yeah, let's let him have this round. Oh, he passed. Interesting move on his part. I actually get it. So we'll win the round and do the same trick. How many tattoos do I have? Depends a great deal on how you want to split them up. So I've got half sleeve on the left arm, and then I've also got the shoulder tattoo, and they kind of go into each other, as you can see. And I've got the reflected image on the other shoulder, and then I've got the full half sleeve on this arm. And then my back is actually solid ink from about the base of my neck all the way down to right above my butt, actually. So back is solid ink, and and the back piece entirely ties in with the arm pieces. So, I mean, do you want to count that as 5 tattoos or 1 giant tattoo? I mean, and then I've got a small one on my stomach. That's just some Roman numerals. So I guess you could say I have 6. You could say I have 2. Say I have 1, 2, 3. You could say I have 4 if you count the back and arms as 1, and then the shoulders as separate. I don't know. So it depends on how you want to say it, but. No, the actual troll, you're talking about Mr. Church, but I call him your troll twin. Ah, okay. And I'm a silly lady as your gorgeous twin, okay. You love tattoos? Why, thank you. I would say I would show them, but then I would be shirtless on YouTube, and no one wants to see that, and actually I don't know how YouTube would feel about it either, to be fair. But definitely isn't in the content of my channel. You got 5, Noel? What you got? Yeah, you got 6, Jem? Yeah, everybody list how many they've got. Ah, Jem, you got 6. Ooh, what all do you have? Oh well. don't have a clear weather card either. Could get one with that spy. I'm not too worried about it because I've got plenty of other in my deck. Yeah, I think poor Eskiel is gonna end up getting beaten badly. Only the 2 W's on your bum? Do you actually have 2 W's on your bum? No, you were saying you have... Oh, you were saying I have 6. Okay, you only have 1. Once you have money again, you're getting more 2 that you definitely want. Oh, nice. Yeah, technically, yeah, I have 6 is how I would say it. And they were all, I mean, I got both arms done at the same sitting. Well, both shoulders done. Each arm took multiple times, and then the back took multiple times. Obviously, the stomach was one shot. So... So, if you have W's on your bum... I'm still wondering if that's a joke or not. Or if it's the WoW, as Jim pointed it out, if it's the joke or if you really do have W's on your bum. Could go either way. You have a pirate flag, a panda, a winged dagger, a dragon that has a sword through it, and a devil sticking the middle finger up. Nice, Noel, nice. I've heard of a girl that had WoW and her friend has LOL. Both of those are, I mean, super funny, don't get me wrong. I mean, if I, you know... trying to say this cleanly. We're disrobing happening and for the first time in front of me and I were presented with that, I would laugh and that'd be awesome. Okay, so you really do, silly. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. Oh, that is fantastic. That's awesome, silly. Love it. Oh, you're teasing? Totally had me go. Like, at first I thought you were teasing, and then you totally had me going. Something for your man to look at. Yeah, I was back and forth and back and forth, but in the end you totally had me going.
That move with the...
Eskiel, he doesn't need any praise, just pour.
What's the fun?
Come on, let's have
I
some
was
fun.
hoping it was real too,
we
Jem.
Boring you?
We'll see.
It's just kinda...
Jem, now you have another tattoo idea for
Pretty
you
boy's
later
right.
on.
Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, "I've never," and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Not that I know of.
How about that? Eskiel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Words hook, line, and sinker come to mind, Noel. Yep. Absolutely do.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
Probably.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
taken Fistic. Eskiel. Really?
Once, with that succubus.
Right, man. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
None of it was all that bad.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, yo. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskiel?
You're not gonna return the hug?
We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Uh-oh. What's he up to? Jim, I'm not gonna show that one, but no, that's not what he said.
Drunk, get out here.
Fistic, it's a drunk, or it's a drug.
Geralt?
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Kinda want to show that one, but
if I'd have bent over,
probably best I don't.
Eskiel, chop, chop.
Where the hell did he go?
Eskiel, you drunk, get out here.
Why'd he go outside?
Eskiel! Eskiel!
Eskiel.
Everyone can imagine what Jim said. That got held.
Eskiel,
Sounded
chop,
a lot
chop.
like Fistic.
Hey, you hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a...
Think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case? Makes no difference as I see it.
He does have a lot. I mean, well, we all do.
Eskiel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming. Eskiel!
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever-faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskiel. Wake up.
What the hell happened?
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. We don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Lambert, believe you've had your last drink.
You're just jealous you didn't think of it first, but is that any reason to spoil it for us?
I don't have the strength to argue.
Of course you don't, cream puff. Bet I could take you with one finger.
Hey, relax, Lambert.
Wanna fight? Huh? Wanna?
No,
Come on.
of course he's that guy.
Good night.
He would be that guy.
Damn. What a dream.
Am I the last one awake? I wasn't the last one to go to bed. Got dressed in a hurry, didn't
See,
I?
everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Pardon my stretch there, folks.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan, and it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit, but I suppose I have to trust you.
No, that's nice of him to say.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Just wearing the same clothes for days. You're just showing off your tats, Matt. No, I kept the shirt on for it. Just needed a good stretch. Yeah, they've all been wearing the same clothes for quite a while.
So what now?
We can begin.
I think about that often in games. God,
Wait.
people would reek.
Why couldn't we?
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskiel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Gather the necessary ingredients and brew the decoctions of the grasses.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportion?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated some data.
Forktail spinal fluid, manticore poison gland, albino bruxa tongue, brionia, rib leaf, and mandrake root. Alright, I guess that's everything. Decoction of the grasses is what I'm looking for. Yeah, there we go. Since it involved... Oh, now his name's Ugliest Man Alive instead of Uma? That's not very nice.
Potions ready.
tools too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskiel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
This is a serious process. It's like a transfusion.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Guess guess we'll go down in numbers. It doesn't matter.
The hook we'd work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
Steve, you got Phoenix the Trooper, Angel, Snake, Eagle's Head, Scroll, Eddie, Tiger, Barbed Wire, Dragon, Koi Carp, Black Orc Design, Panther, Skull,
I had hoped.
and an Eagle.
I'd hoped I would
Panther's
never have
Head,
to
and
watch
then
this again.
Why'd you keep
I
the
covered
table
over
then?
Iron Maiden, Eddie, I'm assuming Steve, yeah, the Peace of Mind.
Geralt,
artwork.
next
Damn,
person.
Steve. Steve finally got you apart with your fixer. That's a lot of tats, Steve. I like it, I'm impressed. I didn't actually count the number, but...
O-E-C-K Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he'd...
probably die. Definitely
Eskiel,
die.
I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags. On it.
Thank you, Stream Elements, for reminding everybody. Usually appreciated.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. The trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled. Wrong in the head. Just emotionless. Thought about that?
Yes.
Of course I have. Thing is, we don't have a choice.
Not anymore, we don't. But we rushed it. Should have started by...
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
Does make sense. You like the sound of the bee? What is said bee doing? Does it have love heart eyes? What are you talking about, Jim? The bee? Anti-armor 3390. It's a bumblebee sat on a really... Oh, I get it.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Mutagens.
Hey, Yen.
Interesting.
You're dozing off.
No, just...
You really want a bumblebee
resting my
tattoo
eyes.
now, Jen?
Yeah, it's
You
called
want the
sleeping.
weird
Then do
caterpillar
something
thingy
to
from
keep
Labyrinth?
me
That would be
awake.
cool.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Steve, that's so cute. You love
Later,
bumblebees.
perhaps. For now,
You're
talk to me.
jealous,
Tell me a
silly.
story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on,
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
He's a smart little girl, giving him a dose of his own medicine so he'll be better at teaching.
Kaniatad.
Steve wanted to get the fox tattoo.
Savir.
Would it be Humble Bumblebee fox tattoo? I don't know what the fox tattoo is either.
Endir.
No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Koal. Kaniatad.
Nevid Savir. Koal, Kaniatad.
Guess he was telling us the right spell
Nevid.
to use.
Kariba. Endir.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
Kaniatad. Taran Anade. Dis.
Doesn't look like Ciri. Didn't sound like Ciri either. It's not, it's a dude. Very tatted up dude. An elf.
Avalok?
You know him?
Indeed.
Yes. An elf.
Sort of.
And hell. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
I would like to know that.
Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren.
He must be super powerful if he's still able to do his spell when he's that weak.
In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt... has not found the Isle. As yet. 'Tis a matter of time.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through... Do you understand?
And that being said, it was either that or actually lift the curse. And he's a powerful sage, clearly, because even in that wrecked state, he can conjure something, so... let me catch back up. You're getting the fox going in the hole, okay. You're getting another, Steve, you're getting another bumblebee done soon. Your tattoo studio has an awesome photorealism tattoos, and he's going to do it for me. That's cool. Jim, you have a big scar on your right shoulder, and you can see all the stitches, scars too, for our surgery. You've always said it looks like a wee caterpillar, and love labyrinth, so you want a tattoo over it. That's a good idea. I like that idea. That's really cool. The elf wanted to join the tat combo. He must have. He definitely had enough to participate. Steve wants his thing on Brad Pitt's. So Mr. Elf want tattoos? You... yeah, I don't think he wants to answer that question.
I'm going to get Ciri.
I'm curious what they all mean, though. I wonder if they're magical or just they're there.
How do you know this Avila? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Fair enough, I
Yennefer can
do
tell you.
some
Just keep an
answers.
eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that
Agreed.
Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
I'm open to ideas.
What's your suggestion?
Current
Ciri
plan is
can't
kill them when
flee
they
forever.
do.
One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In
Four
a crumbling
witchers
castle.
and sorcerers. I
Do
mean,
we have a choice, besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
that's true. I mean, don't get me wrong, the five of us are formidable. We've got, you know, one of the more powerful sorceresses in the world. Most badass witcher in the world. The dude that taught him and his two brothers.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalak to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf.
I have a
And
few
give
allies
Cirilla
I can
our
gather.
love.
And I didn't
back
like
quickly,
100% complete all of the side quests and stuff, so it might be one or two I didn't get to come, but I think it'll be fine. And catch back up on chat here. Let's see. Mr. Elf, sorry you're a bit spaced at the moment, struggling to keep up. Mr. Elf is Uma. Steve. The ugliest man alive is Dandelion. It kept calling him. We lifted the curse, and it's really Avalok the elf that was helping Ciri from a while back. Hey Gray, what's going on, dude? Thanks for popping in for a bit before you run errands. Much appreciated. Hope you had a good time last night with your buddy. The elf that is tortured to lift the curse from Steve. Noel did it for me before I saw it. Thanks, Noel. Much appreciated. Jam, probably 6 hours or so from now. What was the question? Hey, Gray. Oh, going in 6 hours. Yes. I know Buffy will be jealous of the sushi eating. It's one of her favorites. Or, actually, probably is her overall favorite in general. I really enjoy, when I'm in the mood, is one of my favorites too, but I love ramen so much that I often end up getting ramen instead. Just depends though. Jem, you're so jealous, Gray. Want to sneak me with you? Just hide under the table. So many jokes about you hiding under the table. You've never been to a sushi place. Do you not have sushi places there, Jem? I genuinely don't know. I have no idea. Never, Jem, or you've gotten to go at least once. I mean, sushi's awesome if you've never had sushi, it's good. Or have you had sushi, just never been to a place? Or Steve Curse, sorry, did you fall asleep and wake up in an alternate universe? So Steve, going back a ways, remember when we were in Skellige and we used the mask and saw the future and Ciri was with an elf on Skellige running from the wild hunt, and they fled in a boat, and then the boat came back with only Uma on it, which is why we went to get Uma. So we weren't sure what happened, so this is that elf, the one that we explored his lair with Kira earlier, the elven sage. Hopefully that's ringing a bell by now, Steve. If not, I hope that catches it up. But anyway, I need to do a quick BRB again. So I will BRB. So I will leave you with Jim's new favorite tune, and I will be back in just a few minutes. And yeah, stay tuned and see you in a few. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, it was a little bit longer one. Had to run downstairs and say hi to Buffy, and Kitty hadn't done that yet today actually because of the way the mornings work, so I had to do that and refill my beverage and stuff like that. Let me catch up on chat. Figured I'd go to this screen while we do that. Jem, you do have a lot of sushi places. You just never went out to eat with the ex. He didn't like going out, but now you'll go to all the sushi places when they open again. Nice, yes. Great, yes to all the places, do all the things. Steve, yep. Let no one ever hold you back. Fly my angel, be free, yes. Jem, well hopefully, fingers crossed, everything doesn't go to poop again. Going to Prague in September. A few days of non-stop eating out bliss. Ooh, Prague will be awesome. I mean, I've never been, but I think it would be awesome to go. Jem, see, you have your list of things you want to do that you never got to do. Good that you have the list, and now you gotta do them. Yeah, it's time. It's a lovely city and damn cheap as hell, Steve. Nice, good to know. Let you know if you ever need help with some of them. Thank you, Noel. Thank you, Jem. Yeah, I'm sure Steve would be happy to help you with certain aspects of your list if you need a willing partner. Alright, talk to friends who could help defeat the hunt and ask them to join your fight. And or go to Skellige.
Yes?
Yeah, he's talking pretty well. We're not having that conversation. It's pointless. Also, why did it have me standing on the table? Whatever. Alright. So we got Brothers in Arms in Novigrad, Skellige, and Nilfgaard. Well, let's go talk to Emir first, I guess. Since we're going to talk to all of these people to ask them for help in this. Do we have any secondary quests we should clean up first that might get us more help? Not really, no. Okay, that's fine. So to Vizima we shall go, because I think that'll be the fastest one, is talking to Emir. He's the only place in Vizima we can go is the castle, and it'll put us right there. Do I have anything we need to dump out? I do. There's the old ones I was using. Oh no, that's what I actually have equipped. Why is it showing in there? Why don't I have my swords equipped? Okay, that was odd. Glad I happened to figure that out. Do I have a better crossbow I can... Okay, equipped. No. Okay. I didn't think I did. Just double check while I was in there. Steve is awfully obliging, isn't he, Jem? He's a good chap. Oop. Okay, that was a bigger jump than I was expecting it to be, damn it. Oops. Well, at least there's no death penalty in this. Other than it puts me back in here and I still have to run back out there. I do really wish that they would give you a fast travel point inside here, just because it's such a big area. And there's really no benefit to running through the front area every time. try to have learned my lesson there. Not do it again. Don't jump over that. Because it is too tall. Geralt will die. Because he does not deal with heights well. I can empathize. They terrify me. Well, they'd also kill me, because, you know, I'm human and all, but Geralt dying from some of the heights that kill him does seem a little silly, but... Should I have anything else to do here while I'm here? So I'll get these while I'm here. Press on with the main quest in a moment, but may as well wrap up these treasure hunts. We're here, and it's for Witcher gear, so eventually we'll want to craft Witcher gear. Seems silly to have to come back and find it later. Especially when later it'll be because I'm trying to craft the thing, and then I'm like, oh damn, I'm missing that diagram. Where is it? And then I have to go back and get it. It'll be far more annoying than while I'm thinking about it now. Good friend willing to help you out. Not any old friend would be willing to do those things for you. It's true. I mean, it is a good friend offering to help out like that, you know? You're away, Noel? Alright, dude. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Take care and stay safe out there. I'll see you next time. Or I'll see you probably Monday in Darth's stream. Steve, always willing, may need a run-up nowadays, though not as sprightly as you used to be. Yeah, that's fair, Steve. Alright.
Might want to look around some.
That was the general idea anyway. Two
Found
eyes.
the corpse. Whatever mutilated it sure wasn't human. Another drowner, even more mangled.
I wonder what did it. Doesn't really matter, because I got my diagram. Now off to this one. Gray, you're a bit impressed with the amount of whiskey, cigars, vodka, and beer you had last night that you're functional today. Well, you know, years of practice pays off. Get over to there and then head that way from there. Okay, and then now I want to... Actually, there's a narrower part, so I'll swim across there. Which... You'll get us there faster.
Come on.
Seriously, she won't go through. Okay, now she will. Whatever. Fine, I'm just running. Screw it. Ah, bears. Oh, crap. When I died, it didn't put my weapons back on. That was unfortunate. No, Geralt, we have swords now. Get them out. How many times have I told you? We've had this conversation before. We don't fist fight bears or other monsters or much of anything other than humans sometimes. But even then, you like to fist fight them or try when they're armed. You don't do that. Geralt of Rivia and all, but we don't need to fight bears. with our fists. Sounds like a fun night. Yeah, it does sound like a fun night. I thought so too. You spelled it that way since you drank both. You had a Speyside, which was a whiskey, and you had a local AZ brand, which was a whiskey. I don't know, Gray. The Scots are supposed to be hard drinkers, but Dolly was shocked at how much alcohol I put in one glass. It was an excellent night, one long overdue, and we watched Mortal Kombat. Nice. I'm glad you had fun, Gray. I know you were looking forward to that. We were talking about it the other day, so I'm glad it happened, and I'm glad you had a good time, and I'm glad you're functional after all of the boozing last night. It's always a bonus when that happens. Oh, good. I think I have another bear over here. It's a really pretty view. No idea how that picture will come out. We shall see. Looks like I can leave the barrel alone. That one. Not this one.
What now?
What? There's one bear that turned into 3 suddenly. It's fine, just... It's a little... cheesy. At least they stayed close together and it was almost like fighting one bear, except they were doing double damage to me. Here somewhere, let's see. What the hell is going on? I need to loot all of them. Dolly hardly drinks and she doesn't eat haggis. She may be a mole. She's a plant, she's not a real one. Yeah, I don't know why that got held. Unless it was the stupid emoji thing again, which I don't know why it does that, 'cause almost there. I'm guessing there is going to be that ruined structure, ruined watchtower. I've got an enemy of some sort. Sounds like a wraith. It is. The wraith. Goodbye, wraith. I strongly suspect there are more of you because you guys usually aren't alone. Alright, find the Witcher stuff. I can't walk through it that way. There we go, got it. Another Witcher diagram secured. Another journal. Journal kept by Churd, the mage Hieronymus' assistant. I write in great haste, for each moment might bring my demise. A band of peasants wielding all manner of sharp or heavy farmyard implements has stormed the keep. I was in the workshop when they attacked, working on a new silver sword diagram, and did not notice the mob's approach. I barricaded the doors, but I know this cannot last forever. I can only hope Verton will come and rescue me before they break through. Luckily, we completed a work on a new steel sword diagram a few days ago and gave it to Varin Forge. Armed with this fine weapon and aided by his witcher pupils, I'm sure he'll easily handle a bunch of peasants swinging hoes and rakes. Yet even rakes can do great harm in an unarmed scholar such as myself. Hieronymus has been shut up in his tower for days, absorbed in his work on a new armor diagram. He might remain oblivious still to the danger he is in, should the mob find him before Varen can slice them down. And to think I nearly escaped this nightmare. If I had only listened to my master, Hieronymus had drawn up some notes for me on locations connected with legendary Elgar, the Witcher of the School of the Wolf. It is said Elgar had devised some improvements to the school's gear, and I was to follow his trail in search of these diagrams. Had I left even as late as yesterday, I would have been a safe distance from Kaer Morhen by the time the mob attacked. Instead, I tarried, and now I cower, fearing for my life. And it sounds like you lost your life. Northern Realms, Wild Hunt. Okay, we read those. Let's see what else we got. I can only think it was the emoji thing that sometimes just holds things, and I don't know why. I don't see anything up there. Alright, come up here. Alright, I'm good. Catch up on chat again. Steve, 3 fingers of vodka, 3 fingers of Tia Maria, crushed ice and topped with Coke in a pint glass. 3 or 4 pints of that is a fun evening. Would be a fun evening. Gray, wonder if haggis gets held since we aren't allowed to have it over here, Gray. Oh, that's an interesting point. Well, Dolly always gets held, and I mentioned Dolly, so maybe YouTube had something against pretend Scottish people. That could be! You mentioned Dolly. That could be the exact reason it got held. Just the mere mention of her name will do it. Okay, all of those. Oops, and where is that? So we'll go here first. Get that question mark so it's knocked out. Whatever it may be. Roach, I see you on my mini-map. What are you doing? Get out of the trees. Roach. Yay. Alright. Now will you work? There we go. That one was my fault. Previously it was Roach being weird. That one was my fault. Just go, Roach, it's fine. We'll be fine. Guarded treasure by lesson. First lesson today. I remember it was Tuesday or Thursday was the stream of lessons. There's the treasure. Okay, that's good. That's alright. Not bad, not bad. Reach of the Damned. Well, the name of it makes it sound good. Whether or not that holds true is an entirely separate issue. Alright, so we basically want to go there so we can fast travel back to Kaer Morhen itself. You felt your soul being cursed and it woke you up, Dolly? I didn't actually see what got retracted, Gray, but Was your pillow smoking from all the burning years you were doing? Might have been. Well, I'm drowned dead. I don't need to worry about them. There we go. And no to Kaer Morhen. We'll get those two because they're right there. And then we'll probably go gather some allies. Interesting road it's taking me to get there. It's not really giving me great overall directions. I mean, kind of. Let's keep on this trail. No. Wants me to do this. Not bad, got most of them with it. Okay, there we go. Jammery apologizing for waking her up by making her ears burn and pillows start on fire. Oh, no, your pillow's fine, okay. Mistype on your part, that was the safe sensor you do well as redacted in the oldest house.
Nothing but a
would.
problem.
They do love the redactions and control. Which is very frustrating since I'm the director and I should be able to, you know these things. Nah, let me up. My bad, there's actually a ladder there. Hieronymus's notes. My study of Elgar's armor has allowed me to devise new alloys and increase the magic conductivity of the second crystal. This might be the breakthrough I needed in my work on the teleport. For my trial run, I have calibrated the portal to exit in the cave near the tower's base. I need now only to charge the crystal with solar energy, for which purpose I have placed it in the outer wall of the tower near the scaffolding. Only hours remain before it is entirely charged. I have finished my work on a diagram which will allow us to replicate this armor and equip the entire School of the Wolf with it. Baron, the Witcher's fencing instructor, has taken credit for this find, but it was I who, using logical deduction and only a slight dollop of magic assistance, uncovered the chamber where Elgar must have once resided. The space was hidden behind a primitive illusion. One needed merely look carefully to see through it. I found notes which indicate Elgar had worked out diagrams for improvements to his equipment, which he then hid for safekeeping in various locations around the world. Careful study of his notes allowed me to write up instructions on how to find these upgrades. I went to the old watchtower and gave this research to Churd. As soon as he finishes preparing the silver sword diagram, I will set out to gather all of the upgrade diagrams. Baron has finished the steel sword diagram and will begin forging blades based on it. I hope he will distribute them to the poor lads he trains. They at least deserve proper equipment after going through the horror he calls training. By the gods, I think I see fire on the horizon, coming from where the old watchtower stands. I can also hear some kind of commotion outside my tower. The way down is blocked. What's going on? Probably your doom. We don't need to read that either.
Might want to look around some.
Yeah. sword. Okay. Illegible fragment. We all make mistakes, for to err is human. The key is to learn from one's errors. That's true. If something breaks, it must be fixed. And if our mistake harms another, the injured party must be recompensated for his frazzled nerves and lost time. We thus apologize and ask for forgiveness. Evil is not what we do. CDPR. That's funny, CDPR. I didn't notice that in my first playthrough. If you don't know what that means, CDPR is CD Projekt Red, the game developer. Imagine most people knew that, but just in case. Where's the crystal?
The power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it.
Or it usually does the trick.
The port's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough. Power cell's missing. Need to look around.
It did say he left it on the wall charging. The blade. I thought he said he left it on the wall charging, something to that effect. Not in the right area. Tell exactly where it seems to be. Sure. This isn't a platforming game, so surely it doesn't want me to jump over to that or anything. Not here. Oh no, you're not down the mountain. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. Just trying to get to the outside of the tower, damn it. Oh well. Got to do a lot of mountain surfing. Nice long run there. Nice long slide, I guess it would be. Okay. Shit, I came to the wrong spot.
The old Bastion. We trained here as boys. Before the trial of the grasses.
That's not where I wanted to go. I accidentally ran to the other one. Oops. Since you're here, and the wraiths are coming after us, we'll dispatch them.
How about that? Seems the Bastion's on top.
Not shocking.
bust your nerve.
That's why I wanted to pick it up. It materialized right as I cast my sign.
Wraiths? Something must have bound them to this place. Medallion's hopping, but I can't see a thing. Maybe the lamp will reveal more.
Ah, yes, the lamp. It did give me a different quest for while I was here, so I guess I should. The Bastion. Alright, and Kira's lamp must be equipped for this. Okay, we'll use it. Baron's journal. Let me read it. Elder's gear is fantastic. I knew it once, soon as I found it. Right away, I said every Witcher we train should be given such equipment. That is, if we are serious about making monster slayers out of this band of prissy schoolboys. How many times must I ask our honorable resident mage to devote some of his precious time to actual work? Resident like that, it's as useful as a boil on the bottom. It's not useful at all. As his assistant, Churd knows a thing or two about metallurgy. Or at least. The two of them have finally gotten down to work. The steel sword diagram is now ready, and, assuming they didn't foul anything up, tomorrow I'll forge the first blade. I'll go to Churd's workshop in the old watchtower after today's training and see if he's finished the silver sword diagram as he promised. Then I'll go to Hieronymus's tower. He should have finished that armor diagram by now. Thought I heard a signal horn in the distance a second ago. Hooch must be getting to my head. No one's fool enough to attack a keep full of Witchers. Seems that's not correct. Find the some crystal. Okay. Why did it take me off that quest? Hey, caramba. What's going on? Heading off to finish dailies and go to bed. Night, night, folks. Night, Dolly. Take care. Have a great night. And I will see you next time or on Monday in Darth's stream.
A Witcher usually fights with a sword, silver or steel. But he must know how to use all weapons. Battle axes, picks, slingshots. Archery training today. Missed the target. You owe me 50 push-ups. Hit it. You owe me 20. Now move!
It's a reasonable incentive, I suppose. And I'm probably wrapping up here pretty soon anyway, too, Dolly, so... You're not gonna miss much, I don't think. Probably wrap up this little side quest here and call it for the day. That's the plan anyway.
What's that supposed to be? Swaying side to side like a reed in the wind? Head up! Guard up! Faster! Faster! Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
Goodies, just not the diagram that I was expecting to find. Tell me there's a clue. Oh.
Is that a sword or an egg beater?
Yours is telling me about that. Okay.
You walked away from practice without my permission. You know that? Do not stop. Bleeding is no excuse. Now take off that bandage and get back to your training. You'll see to your wound when I say you're done.
Bastion's haunted by the ghost of a boy who trained here and died here. Need to bury his remains. Maybe he'll leave then.
That's what it would seem like. If I find them, that's... They're not gone. No, upstairs. Not gone up here. And since I haven't found his remains anywhere else, I'm going to guess they're up here somewhere.
Must be his ghost that haunts the Bastion. Maybe he'll leave if I bury his bones.
We can hope. Find out soon enough. There's the ladder. No, I wanted to use the ladder.
I'll try to stop him.
Geralt creates sword, Geralt, sword. Interesting that they're level 7 raids, but the quest is level 23, so it's not like a super low level quest. Oh, son of a bitch. I missed the part about use Kira's lamp to find out what happened to the boy. Oops. My bad. Thought we were just on to burying him. I guess soon enough. My dad, you just brought the stream through to bed. Nice, Jim. Appreciate you hanging in there. I'll be done pretty soon. I think pretty soon. I think we'll just have to watch this little clip about the boy and then bury him. I think we'll be done with this.
A horn. Something's happening. You're to hide. Wait till I come back. Yes, I know you've trained with swords, but you're still shit with them. I want you behind those rocks and keep your mouths shut.
Pitchfork. No massacre's complete without one.
Well, he was trying to protect the kids, but I guess they came and got him with pitchforks. I already picked up the boy's remains. No, don't you dare go off there, girl. I use the ladder. Don't use the ladder then, whatever. Fine.
Take care, kid.
Another quest completed. Okay. And I think that is a good place to wrap it, as we're now on to just under 4 hours. Try not to go too much over the 4-hour mark unless there's a compelling reason to do so based on, you know, the story and good place to end it and such. But yeah, so that is episode 35 of my Witcher live stream series. Thank you everybody who stopped in to watch. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did and you haven't already, do please hit that like button, and if you're not already subscribed, please do that as well. Both of those things help me out tremendously. Also click that bell icon, that way you get notified anytime I do go live. Currently always with The Witcher 3 until we finish that, and then we'll be something else. Doing that Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, and Saturdays, of course, at 10:15 a.m. Pacific. You'll also get notified anytime I post a new episode of Control Let's Play. Doing those 6 days a week, every day but Saturday. Last few episodes had a few framed drops issues. I have resolved it, so the next couple will have that because they're already recorded, and then yeah, I got that fixed, so that will not stick around. Sorry about that. It was not coming through to the gameplay, just the video, so I wasn't noticing in real time like I should have. So noob mistake, and I learned. But yeah. So those should be improving here, starting I think with Wednesday's episode this week. But yeah, thank you again. Thank you, Jim. Very much appreciated. You had a wonderful Saturday night. I had a wonderful Saturday morning and early afternoon as well. So thank you guys for always making my Saturdays a lot of fun and hanging out with me, because I enjoy gaming, but I enjoy the company as well. It makes it a lot more fun. So thank you so much for coming by, keeping me company, and hanging out. Buffy, remember everyone to invite your friends to subscribe. When we hit 200, he will live stream cooking. This is true. This Buffy in with the reminder there. Once I hit 200, I have agreed that I will do a live stream of me cooking something. Potentially sausages. Haven't agreed to that part yet, but I did agree to wearing a pink apron at the very least. So I'll be cooking in a pink apron when I hit 200. But when we came into the stream, I was at 32 subscribers. So yeah. We got 978 to go, but eventually we will get there. One day. Steve, thanks for the stream. Thanks, mods, for your stirring work. And thank you, chat, for all the laughs. Have fun, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your... Yeah. Thank you for the sign off there, Steve. Much appreciated. Thank you all, and have a wonderful rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever it happens to be for you, wherever you happen to be in, whenever you happen to be watching this. Thanks, everybody. And a good night to Dolly, Silly, Gray, Jim, Belinda, Buffy, Steve, Sassy. I think that's everybody that's still here or might still be here. Yep, I got Jem. Alright, if I missed you, I'm sorry, but I think I got everybody. Stream elements, there we go. Anyway, yeah, thanks everybody, take care, stay safe, good night, and I will see you next time.